Welcome to the Red Room. I'm Mirage.
And I'm Scarlet.
And we have a better pick for you guys this week.
Not a rant review this time.
It's actually a very well thought out review, and we are much more prepared this time. So let's get into it. The book that we are covering today is going to be The Deathless One by Hamm. This book is a dark romantasy with a lot of themes of like reclaiming your power, hella female raids that I absolutely love.
I loved it. I think it was really good. I love the main character. I think that she was like really strong, and it was like a perfect balance between her relying on the dude but also being able to take care of things herself.
Yeah, pretty much. Her journey throughout the entire book was in a sense hard to read because every step of the way she kind of just like up real bad. But let's start from the beginning because the beginning starts off really, really crazy. So
they throw you in there.
They throw you in there for real. So to start, the book has 30, how many chapters? About 30 chapters, like 32. And the cold open pretty much goes like this. So her name is Jessamine, and she is a princess. Her father, the king, has died a long time ago. So it's just her mother, the queen regent, and her. It's the day of her wedding, and she is in the lab looking for a cure for the plague that is devastating her kingdom. I don't want to get too much into the backstory of the plague, but basically the gods have died, and there is this magical plague that has swept through the kingdom and taken many, many lives. And she is trying to find a cure for her people, but the witches were kind of like the only people that knew how to handle the plague but not really cure it. They were still trying to cure it, but they basically sacrificed the last god that was alive to get the power to heal these people, but it didn't work. So with the remainder of the witches, they ended up killing all these witches because they blamed them for the plague. And essentially magic is banned in the world because of this sickness. They blame the witches for it. So it's the day of her wedding. She's married to this guy that she does not want to marry. And when she is walking up to the altar, they have a little bit of a argument where he accuses her of practicing witchcraft. And honestly, shit just gets so real afterwards. Like, it happens so fast.
It hits the fan.
Gates crash open, a bunch of infected come into the place, it causes so much chaos, and then her soon-to-be husband starts killing her court. Her mom is killed. The people that are loyal to her are killed. She gets killed. Literally, the book starts with her getting murdered.
I loved it.
I loved it
because I was like, oh, how is she gonna do this?
Yeah, basically she dies in the first chapter. Second chapter, we meet the Deathless One, the only remaining god alive, but he is technically half alive. He is stuck in limbo in his own realm after the last of his grave singers sacrificed him to get his power. So he's stuck in his realm, not able to have access to the human realm in any physical form. He is just shadows. And he is basically trying to get back to the human world. And Jessamine literally just falls into his lap. Like, literally
on the floor. And he looks down and he's like, what?
He was like, who the hell? And she wakes up and is like, bring me back. I gotta kill that man. Literally.
She's like, get me back. Let me at him.
She immediately, there was no preamble, no hesitation, no like moral conflict. She as soon as she woke up and coughed up that void liquid, she was like, I'm going to get my throne back, and I'm going to kill the man that killed me.
And of course, he sees this as an opportunity to strike a deal with her to help him get back to the human world.
At first, he's like, I'm going to trick her into, like, summoning me back so I can, like, destroy the world for how they treated me, and like find the last remaining witches so I can kill them all for how they treated me. He is very jaded. He is honestly so goddamn bitter about being dead for so long. He at this point he thinks that it's the witch's fault too.
Yeah, he does not like them at all.
But Jessamine is so smart. She spends the beginning part of the book happens very fast. Like the first 2 chapters, we get a quick introduction of the characters, and then we dive right into the meat and bones of the meat and potatoes of the story.
Yeah.
We meet one of my favorite side characters.
I think that she's the best character in this book, point blank period. I love Sybil. I love her so much.
She is one of the last remaining witches serving the Deathless One. But she's not serving him, like, willingly. She doesn't want to be in any of what he's trying to do. Like, she doesn't want to be in any of what he got going on.
She's tired.
She just wants to survive. But no. He forces her to work with him again. Gives her his powers so she can, like, teach Jessamine to like, wield magic as a witch. The entire, like, middle of the book, this girl denies being a witch so much. She does not want to believe that she's a witch, because then she thinks that she deserves to die because of that argument she had with her husband at the altar.
I do want to add, like, they speak about how bad the kingdom is, but you don't really know until the Deathless One brings her back the first time, and she's literally just scurrying around in, the water district? She's scurrying around in this water district. She's sleeping in the trash. She barely has any clothes. She has, like, the top half of her wedding dress and this random pair of, like, tattered pants that she found on the ground. She's, like, sleeping in alleyways, sleeping in trash. Nobody's paying attention to her. Nobody wants to help her. And the beginning part is very much stressful. I think the entire time, like, anything about the kingdom is stressful. They really paint the picture how bad it is and how bad the people are. They really want you to know, like, they need help.
Yeah.
The plague is destroying the kingdom.
Pretty much. And what I appreciate about this story is that the people in the kingdom, every single one of them is complex. Not everyone is purely good or purely bad, except for Leon. That guy, he is pure evil. And I hope he gets his. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, the story is just, I think it's really well thought out. The way she characterizes all the side characters, how the personality of the Deathless One, I honestly think is so funny because he is super sassy. The sassiest male main character I've come across to date. He is so funny. His responses are so snappy. He just wants...
He's a get me out of here.
He literally just wants to be revived, but Jessamine isn't giving him anything. And
like,
honestly, good on her. She doesn't trust him. I wouldn't either.
My favorite thing is just, like, how bad she is at witchcraft. When Sybil tries to teach her, she is so bad. She cannot do simple spells. And he's watching her from this realm, and he blames Sybil. He's just like, what are you doing? Like, she can't get anything. Like, what's going on? Like, let me help. And he tries to teach her, and she's still shit.
And she continues to deny the fact that she is a witch.
Throughout this whole time. Which is understandable, because, like, if you can't do simple magic...
Yeah, the proof is in the pudding. Like, it's right there. So, it's a lot of, like, trial and error with Jessamine, and Sybil tries her best. But again, she is a jaded witch.
That is the entire book, is Sybil trying her best.
Trying her best. And I honestly think she did great.
Yeah.
She did great. Like, I have no complaints.
Honestly, the Deathless One, he's kind of mean to her.
He's like, an asshole.
He's like, I can give you my power. She's like, I have enough. Thank you.
Literally. Like, she can handle her own, but now she's forced to take care of this girl that does not even want to, like, step into her destiny, even though she literally told the guy to bring her back.
But I think Sybil enjoys Jessamine's company.
Oh,
like,
Sybil loves Jessamine. Yeah.
It's just so sweet.
Sybil's a kitchen witch, by the way, and I'm even more obsessed with her because of that fact. I love her.
I'll tell you what, the magic in this book is so realistic in a certain way. The rituals they're very similar to what people do in witchcraft nowadays. I was really surprised, honestly. I really want to give kudos to Emma for, she did her research. She really did her research.
She really did. And in this magic system, basically, it's a give or take. Like, you can't take without giving something back. And it's pretty much the same principles as, modern witchcraft or ancient witchcraft. So I understood a lot of the magical mechanics of the book. It's honestly very well thought out. You can tell she really, really took a lot of care with it.
Yeah.
We get introduced to the three main characters. Sybil's more of a side character, but her role is so important. Yeah. I can't dismiss her at all. It really
would never work without Sybil.
It wouldn't have.
No.
Oh my God. She really carried those two.
Yeah, she really did.
So she's being taught by Sybil, and at some point, Jessamine gets really fucking impatient and just needs some damn answers. So she has the Deathless One guide her through her memories, because that's pretty much what his powers are. He can look through memories, take memories, and do what he wants with them. And as she's looking through her memories, she finds out that the page boy opened the gates to let the infected in and cause that distraction. They go to the factory district, I think, and
he is living in luxury. He basically stole the silks. He stole so much from the castle, and he's in this bedroom in the silk sheets. He's like got the entire thing decorated with all the stuff that he stole. So when Jessamine walks in, she's like, what is this? Like, you stole from me and you opened these gates? Like, what did I ever do to you?
Yeah. And come to find out that he is just bitter at her ignorance. The opulence and her life was very much sheltered. She didn't really know what was going on in the real world, and that made a lot of the people in her court bitter, especially her service workers, like the page boys, the maids, the guards. They all wanted her to do something, and she was trying, but at the same time they really didn't believe she had it in her. So, and
she couldn't do much because they weren't giving her enough information.
Yeah, they weren't telling her anything.
Yeah. Is there very much like on a need to know?
Very much.
She did not need to know, apparently.
Right. And she was doing all this work to find the cure, and she had no field research. She was cooped up in her castle for God knows how long, being raised by like all kinds of people, just unaware of what was going on. The blindfold has finally been ripped off, and it was caused by Benji. She wants more answers, but he's not giving them to her. So she basically uses the Deathless One's power to rip his memories out of him and kills him. She spirals a little bit because she's never killed anybody. She just killed a man.
Yeah, she got very upset, and she did not talk to the Deathless One for weeks.
Yeah, pretty much, because she blamed him because she used his power to do it, but her intent was all over that spell.
Yeah,
she killed him, but she didn't want to. Exactly. But she didn't want to accept the fact that she did it. So she kind of just like spiraled a little bit and just kind of isolated herself for the time being. And it was hard,
Yeah, she was really losing her mind.
Losing her shit. And the Deathless One was trying so hard. Sybil, though, got her out of that.
Yeah.
Quick! Oh. With a hot meal, mind you.
Love her down.
Love her down, okay? So yeah, they finally get out of this stupor, and this is where the climax happens. So we're getting close to the end. She figures out that her royal guard,
who is also her mother's lover,
and her father figure, multiple times in that book has she called him her father. It is up. I was so shocked. I was so shocked. Emma.
I love Emma.
Emma.
I love Emma. I know if it's Emma Hamm book, it's gonna be good.
Oh my god. And I've already read like 3 of her books.
Yeah,
like, I'm obsessed.
She's the best.
So yeah, she finds out that her royal guard, Callum, that's his name. Well, one, she finds out that Callum and her mother were very much deeply in love, but her mother was bound to her role, and they couldn't do anything but like sneak around in secret. So he grew very, very resentful. So she finds out that there's this thing going on, and she quickly deduces that he might be feeling resentful and may have betrayed her because of what her mother might have done or said to him. She goes back to the factory district to find out what the hell's going on. She kind of just spends like a week there to scope out the scene undercover, but she does it all goddamn wrong.
She writes her name literally on the wall. She leaves like these little notes that basically say that she's alive and well and she didn't die.
Yeah, and I honestly thought that was pretty powerful. But what she does next, very stupid. What she does next, this girl has so much more learning to do, and it's just the first book. She finds a quiet place, like an alleyway, cloaked in shadows, to do some witchcraft because she needs to talk to the Deathless One. Someone finds her do that, catches her do that, and he gives her a warning and walks off. And she's like,
And then she does it again.
And then she did. And the thing is, she doesn't do it again. She approaches a group of men, including the guy that just caught her, and asks about Callum. We find out that Callum is pretty powerful in this district because he has a name called the Butcher of the Grimoire, which will make a lot of sense later, okay? Guys. So, she approaches these men. She asks about the Butcher, or she asks about Callum. They say, the Butcher? And the guy recognizes her from the alleyway where she was casting a spell. And they basically jump her. They jump her.
And guess what? She dies again.
They stab her. She dies again. Oh my god, chat. So, the Deathless One is pretty shocked. He's upset. She's like,
man, I gotta do this shit all over again.
I gotta revive this bitch again. Like, and I get it. She's sheltered. She's trying to figure out how the real world works. But walking up to a bunch of scary looking grown ass men.
One that has already threatened you too.
Exactly. In plague infested factory district. Like, this is the slums baddies. Everybody is surviving and looking out for themselves. There are gangs involved. And this girl is just, la 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 la. Where's Callum? And this is where I start getting really annoyed with Jessamine. But at the same time, I understand. She is learning the hard way.
But I mean, and it's interesting to note that the messages kind of do give people some hope.
Yeah.
That things will get better. I'll give her that.
Yeah. So the Deathless One revives her. She wakes up robbed. Obviously, she's in the slums. He takes her to the cemetery where they kind of have like this agreement where he teaches her how to use his magic. He imbues her with his magic, and she just uses it because she is a conduit. Mm-hmm. Grave singers essentially have like a higher status than witch. They basically are the right hands of the Deathless One, and they can summon him without a spell, and they can directly tap into his magic. And that's what she is. That's basically how he revived her. She was rebirthed as a grave singer. Grave singers are the only ones that can revive him. So he spends weeks trying to convince this girl to like revive him. Even tries to seduce her. He made her a familiar, a shadowy little kitty cat, so goddamn cute.
Which, mind you, I think Sybil later in the book is like, familiars, especially given to you by gods, are incredibly rare. Sybil is literally like, how did you get a familiar? What?
Right. Like, this man wanted to be like, I don't really care about her. I'm just trying to use her to get back into the realm so I can destroy it. But then he fucking gets her a cat. What?
Yeah. An incredibly rare familiar. Insane.
Yeah. And he is so protective of this girl. Like, one of the tropes that I caught on to was hurt her or you die. And that's essentially the Deathless One.
He really puts himself, like, in her harm's way.
Yes. The entire time they deny feelings for each other, but then one night, while she's still undercover in the factory district, this is after she gets revived, by the way, they're in the cemetery. She's practicing, like, using his magic, and this magic, it makes her feel good. Like, the power that she feels through him, it makes her feel good, horny even. So there's tension. He has to go back to his realm because he can't stay in the living realm for too long. It takes a lot of his power. So he has to go back into his realm to regain his power back, to come back. When he gets pulled back into his own realm, she is mad. Like, she's horny and mad. Like, why didn't he fucking just dip?
She said, I'm going to do something about this. Now she wants to bring him back.
Exactly. So you know what this
She said, I can't believe they took him away from me.
Exactly. So you know what this took her pants off and sat on the throne on one of those headstones in the cemetery, passed out. She wakes up in the realm. You know what he does? He eats her out.
She makes him crawl to her.
Dude, and at first it was such a cute little, there was like a cute little moment of like a power struggle where at first he was sitting on the throne and was like, you crawl to me. But then she literally made her own throne in the realm, sat in it, spread her legs, and was like, no, you crawl to me. I had to close my book and scream. Oh my God, I love Jessamine. Guys. I love that woman. This is the exact point where you notice that she is starting to step into her power. And he's basically like the catalyst of that. Him acting like this, and then him just like being so like willing to do what she asks. Girl, it's insane. So, and literally he just eats her out, and then that's it. He said, I want to be alive when I fuck you.
Because he can't feel much in there.
Yeah.
As his shadowy form.
Yeah. And
so
honestly,
he said, I want to feel it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get it. But also, that's a cop-out from Emma. And I'm on her for that one. So, great, like, 1-2 from old Deathless One himself. And then she wakes up and is just like, damn, well, got me a quickie, you know? It's time to find this guy.
Oh my God.
So after they have that little tryst in the void world, they just start devising a plan to find Callum because they know where he is. He is pretty much elusive. Like, he won't be around if he doesn't want to be found. They execute the plan, but there are some kinks. This girl, when the plan falls through, this girl decides to walk up to the men guarding the building and admit to them that she's a witch and that they should let her in, or really bad things will happen.
She really said, I know the Deathless One, and he's gonna kill you if you don't let me in. And they're like, yeah, sure. She's like, I've done multiple times, by the way. And then I think the guy that tried to kill her or killed her was there, and he's like, no, she's being for real. She's being serious.
He was terrified. That guy that killed her, finds
How
out,
is she alive?
literally finds out that she's not dead, actually. She looks him straight in the eye like, try it. He's frozen in fear, okay? At this point, I'm thinking, maybe she might get away with this. Maybe. Cause like, you know, have, like, post-nut clarity. I don't know. Like, so they let her in. Cause they're scared shitless. She walks into a den of vipers, girl. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I am a witch. I'm looking for Callum Quinn. Where the is he? Everybody stops in their tracks. I'm so scared. I'm sitting here terrified, girl. And then finally Callum comes out. Takes her out to the back. They have a little discussion.
Mind you, when he wants to talk to her, so he's like, all right, come on over here. What she doesn't know is there's basically a line that once she passes, the Deathless One cannot go with her. So Callum basically convinces her to go with him, and as soon as she steps over the line, they literally just kidnap her. They take her, and the Deathless One is trying to get to her, and he realizes he can't because of this line. And then that's when it goes south.
Girl, the text messages I was sending Scarlet while I was reading this last night, I wanted to spit. I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream. I wanted to hit something. I was so freaking mad, guys. I didn't know what to do with myself. I wanted this girl to, like, do her big one. And then she fucks it up again.
Yeah, she does not do her big one.
She does not do her goddamn big one.
She doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
Truthfully, she's, like, in this room.
For, like, a week.
Yes. No food, no nothing.
They're separated for a week. Sybil is not there because, one, Sybil
said, I'm staying back home. I'm old and I'm tired and I don't have enough power.
Miss Girl has agoraphobia. She's terrified of going outside, but she does it for them. They spend a week separated. She's in a cell, getting like one meal every few days, drinking sewer water because they're not giving her shit. Callum is like coming in and out every once in a while, asking her, like trying to convince her to like be on his side. And then you come to find out that Callum is a fucking coward, okay? I'm gonna try not to curse too much. But when I tell you, I wanted that man dead so bad after finding out the reason why he betrayed Jessamine. So, we've already given the spoilers. So, big spoiler. Callum is infected. And he's trying to cure himself. And then once he cures himself, he will distribute the cure to everyone else, but for a price.
He's pulling a big pharma.
Big pharma.
He's pulling a big pharma.
Big pharma. And that was, like, I couldn't even, like, you can call that evil. That's an evil action. But the reason behind it is so sad because at some point, he did see Jessamine as his daughter. And throughout that entire exchange, he acknowledges that. Like, my chest was hurting really bad during this entire interaction. I felt the betrayal. I felt that betrayal. I almost cried, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. That was rough to read. So,
and they make it worse by like giving you these moments that she had with him when she was a kid. Dude. They really dig that thing in deep.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
So his love for her was real at some point, and for the queen, they were really, really in love. But at some point down the line, he grew very resentful, and probably this was while he was infected. He grew very resentful of the two, and just needed to look at his reasoning. He needs to look out for himself because he has all these things going on. Mind you, he's a mob boss. He's got connections everywhere in that bitch. So he could do it, but then this whole time he's learning magic, like practicing witchcraft, and that's the reason why he was able to trap the Deathless One and separate them. It's very rare that you can bind a god, but if you know the right spell, you can. And how did he find out about this spell? He ripped a page from the tome of the Deathless One. That book was previously in the Page Boys' possession. That's where they found it, and they took it back. Now it's in her possession. Like, she had it in her book bag, But after that whole interaction, they seized her stuff and they found the book. Callum this entire time took that, ripped the page out of that book. It was the reason why no one was able to read the book. All the pages were black, no words, nothing.
It only works when the Deathless One touches it and opens it. He has to basically allow you to open and read the book.
Yeah, but because a page was ripped out of it, no one was able to read it.
Yeah.
So he had that page that contained the spell to bind a god. He has the book now, and he can now revive the Deathless One without the Gravesinger. But you know how he revives the Deathless One? He has to sacrifice the one the Deathless One cares the most, and the one that Callum cares the most. So you know what the connection I made? This is Thanos in fucking Infinity War. Sacrificing Gamora. Like, it was so wild to see. He takes her out of the cell, drags her into an ice bath, and then lays her on the altar and covers her in a blanket to sacrifice her. And you know what happens? He kills her. He kills her again. And he revives the Deathless One. But the binding spell didn't work. And this is where I started screeching for joy. The Deathless One starts losing it. He's alive. He has a physical form. He is so powerful. Shit's flying. Jessamine's almost dead though. So he revives her. He's
gonna go all the way back to his room. He said, hold on, let me be right back.
Before he starts raining chaos, he's like, let me go get my girl first. So it's just beautiful. Like, I thought that was so good, but the bait and switch really fucked me up. I was so mad they killed her a third time. I told Scarlet, I was like, if they kill her again, I'm throwing my phone. It was too much. But then the tides turn, everybody's fine, and towards the end of that crazy scene, Jessamine leans in, looks Callum in the eye, and tells him that oh my god, I have it highlighted, hold on, it was so insanely good. She basically tells him that she's not gonna kill him. The Deathless One wants her to kill him, but she does something worse. She's like, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna leave you as a husk of a man walking through the streets so everybody can see you as the coward you are. Takes his memories and leaves him a vegetable. He basically has a mind of a child now. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, girl. And there it was. None. And then we get to the good part. We finally get to the real smut, guys.
Mind you, it's insane. Absolutely fucking crazy. Truthfully, I don't think I've ever seen or heard about people having sex in this location ever in my lifetime.
They leave the building after the Deathless One kills everybody else in that building except for Callum because, his punishment. But he kills everybody else in that building. They go somewhere. I don't even know where the hell they were, but they were on a cliff, girl. They start off on a cliff. He's behind her, hands all over her, down her pants. They're literally on the edge of a cliff, and he's f***ing her. And you know what he does?
He takes her over the cliff.
He throws her over the cliff. They're both falling off the fucking cliff. Right as they blink out of existence, he thrusts in her, guys. It was... I don't think I've ever read anything as crazy ever. They fall off a cliff while he's getting ready to fuck her. As soon as they blink out of existence into a cave, he's like, what? I'm in. I have to reread that again. That I'm telling you right now, when I was relaying, when we were exchanging notes earlier, I was like, it's so fucking evil that I can't have this. I'm so jealous of Jessamine. So, guys, like, she really did it. They have such passionate sex in the cave behind the mansion that she was living in. And then
we love slow burns.
We love slow burns. And then after they do the thing, I think they go into round 2, but round 2 is just literally her discussing the plan while she's riding on it. So they're basically planning a coup while she's riding him cowgirl style. I love this book, and I cannot wait for the second one.
I'm so excited for the second one.
The second one comes out March 3rd, 2026. 2026. So prepare for that. So that's basically the Deathless One. I honestly love it. The only reason why I gave it 4 stars out of 5 was the pacing. The beginning was really fast, and then it kind of dragged in the middle, and then the end kind of like got cut off. But I can understand the pacing of this book. It's a novella. At the end of the day, it's a novella. So it's not a lot of chapters. There's like 32 short chapters, but they're all very like, everything is like, it's all good. I need more. I feel like
once she puts out the second book, the pacing will be better.
My rating is mostly because of impatience. So yeah, I love that book, y'all.
It was great.
I love that book.
I love her.
Right.
Love Emma.
Emma can write a damn book.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. She wrote one about trolls. Sexy trolls. She's got a series about mermen.
Super good, by the way.
Oh,
amazing.
My God.
And then she's releasing a new one in the... Yippee!
Yeah. Mermen. Whispers of the Deep. Look it up. Look it up. It's so goddamn good.
Multiple ones. My favorite is like the little twink emo one.
Oh my God.
He's the best.
Mine is the big one with all the scars and PTSD.
Yeah.
Love him. Yeah. So that's the Deathless One. Welcome back to the Red Room. We are going to get into the interview segment with our special guest, Season of the Virgo. Virgo, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Season of the Virgo. You can call me Lily because that's my name. I'm a spicy VA and I guess like content creator. How would you even put that? I post lewds online, I guess.
So you're basically like a spicy content creator that mostly does like audios?
Yeah, mostly audios, to be honest with you. And then, the odd Wagon Wednesday every now and then.
Yeah,
so.
I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Alrighty. So let us get into the questions. The first one is, so you go by 2 names, Lily and Virgo. Can you give us the story behind the moniker?
Yes, so first of all, it was kind of a mix of a lot of things, really. My original idea was going to be Season of the Witch.
Ooh.
Or like witchy season or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought, that would be quite a nice little aesthetic I could do. Like I could do all like the tropes like the crystals and the tarot cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I thought, and that was taken. And there was nothing I could do other than give it like numbers in between. And I was like, I'm definitely not going to do that. So then it was, and I thought, Virgo season. Everybody always complains about Virgo season. Apparently people go crazy during Virgo season. I'm like, wow, I'm a Virgo. That could really work. And like, it's so easy because there's already loads of merch out there. There's like loads of promo for around that time. People are always talking about Virgo season. I'm like, I could just be talking about me. So that's where that came from.
I love it. It's such a fitting name, honestly. And the art for it is like, damn girl, I see you.
Do you like it?
Girl. Editing, making this damn poster was how I'm just staring at the photo the whole time.
She is quite sexy, I'm not gonna lie. She was like modeled on like one of the poses I always do. I've got like 3 go-to poses whenever I do selfies, and that's one of them. So I was like, do that, but make it celestial.
I love that it matches the.
I know, right?
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
When I saw it, I was like, yeah, there's no need to change the palette.
Yeah, no, it really is.
It works
worked out
so
well
well
together.
Yeah.
So, if a listener were to look through your audio catalog, what's the tag that would come up the most?
Probably Yandere.
Oh yeah.
Yandere.
And then
Among
you have a very fitting voice for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If I could do Yandere for every single audio, then I would. But I'm kind of taking a month off.
That's
I'm
real.
trying to do like girlfriend nice audios where I'm not trapping someone in my basement for once. So
honestly, do what you like. I like if it works, it works. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
like your girlfriend traps you in the basement lovingly.
Literally.
Girlfriend
love that.
experience.
They do.
They love that.
They do.
Men love a crazy girl.
Yes, they do.
So I've heard.
The third question is, how did you get into VA work?
How did I get into VA work? Well, I am like a long time listener. I have been listening to audios since I think like the birth of GWA. It must have been like 2009, way back before like script writers, when people were just literally raw dogging it.
Oh yeah.
People would just go on like whatever the meta was. Like one person would be like, "Oh, this kink's cool," and then there'd be 30 audios of it. So yeah.
Yeah.
But that, and then thankfully the writers and the talented people came to, not that they weren't talented, but you know, the standard rose a little bit on GWA. So yeah, I've been listening since all the way back then. So I figured it's about time I give back to the community I've taken so much from. So
hell yeah. So you're like a long time listener. You've been around since GWA was in its infancy. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
I came into the scene at around 2021 when it was popping off. So I can only imagine what the community was like when you were just a listener.
God, it was literally so small. I could like list off all of the creators like on one hand.
That must have been so nice.
And like it was really nice. It was like such a tight-knit community.
Aww.
Like everybody was like really respectful. Like everybody was just finding their kinks. Like, oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like this. And then yeah, oh my God, 2021, that's when everything went crazy. I think it's because of COVID, you know.
Yeah.
COVID really, I don't know, man. I think everybody was just experiencing psychosis at the same time.
COVID made everything worse.
It made everything.
Yeah.
Made the kids dumber. It made everything worse.
Made the kids dumber. Made the kids as well. Like there's so many COVID babies.
Oh my
like,
God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a time. There was nothing better for people to do. So
The best audios came out during that time, though.
I know.
Oh my God. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, not that there aren't good audios now, but like,
right, yeah.
I don't know, the meta was like off the chain in 2020 and 2021. Like, it was crazy.
Okay, this is by far my favorite question. So, other VAs describe passing out when they're recording. Have you ever experienced that during a session, and how did it happen?
Funny you should say that, because
your "I will prove my love to you" audio, I literally was like, this question fits so well with that, because girl, you went in.
You did, girl.
You acted like crazy. It was so good.
Low-key got triggered. It was that good.
It was great.
Damn.
oh wow.
I was like,
Wow,
girl,
that's such a
give
compliment.
That bitch
Thank
an
you.
Emmy. Come on.
Yeah. It was incredible.
God, thank you. Oh, it's a good thing I haven't got my camera on. I'm like blushing right now. That's so sweet. Thank you.
But yeah.
No, it's funny you should ask that, because that actually happened to me today, or almost happened to me today.
Oh my God.
So I had limited time to record, so I had to do like back to back to back, and like 2 of them were rambles, and like JY's rambles. So I just thought, F it, let's just go, let's just keep going, let's do 1-on-1. And I didn't have any water, and I went to stand up, and I almost fell straight back down again. You know that wobble you do when your legs are just like jelly?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, one of those, and like the whole room just started spinning, and I was like, what? Now you need a seat, you need several seats.
Damn,
like,
girl. Nearly
So,
took yourself out. Shit.
literally, and that does happen often. You got to take breaks. It's no joke.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's dangerous work moaning into a mic, man.
I've heard stories from my VA friends about them straight up passing out in the middle of recording. I'm like, shit, girl, you ain't got no water, no AC. What's going on in that studio?
I'm like, you're like,
Say open a window,
hyperventilating the
but
audio. I'm like, oh my god.
I know.
yeah, no, for real. Like, you're
Feeling
proper
all
like
lightheaded?
hyperventilating and like, yeah, because like you have to like kind of like act it up, and
Yeah.
like for like several takes, several scenes, like you might be going and going and going and not realize, and then you're kind of just working yourself up, and then all of a sudden, like, everything goes black.
Oof.
And
That's scary,
not in a good
girl.
way.
Yeah, that's scary.
You just kind of something happened. I'm not sure what, but something definitely happened.
Yeah. And it
And-
gets hot in the vocal booth too, so you're like getting like a heat stroke in there too. Your own little terrarium and shit.
Steaming up the windows, like in
Oh.
Titanic, hand on the window, like.
VAs, they be doing it, and they be doing it well, despite those kinds of conditions. Oh my God.
You can't open a window either.
You
Like,
can't?
It's not
Oh,
like you can
because of the
open a
noises.
window. Yeah, like, I mean, if you're brave enough, but yeah.
Right, right. Is there a trope or tag you have yet to explore? If so, what is it?
I've done most tags, to be honest with you. Most tags. I don't know what the name is for it, but I really want to try. When you're turned into just like a piece of furniture, when you're just like an
God.
object. It's
I
not
know
like
exactly what you're talking about. I can't
objectification,
remember
but
the term.
yeah, no, what is the term? But I want to try that because it would be so. Because the whole point is that you're not supposed to move. So how would you act that? Like, you're not supposed to like moan and groan and stuff like that. So like, how would you act that? So I really want to try that.
Just like insert creaks.
It's
It's okay. It's just an hour long of just creaking, the floorboards, birds going by, somebody's
like
putting the
wind.
kettle on, like, yeah,
It's called
opening a door.
objectophilia.
Objectophilia. Ah, okay. Faunophilia.
Oh,
Yeah, that
pornophilia.
could be
Never
it.
mind.
Well, they both fit. Yeah, I really want to try that. That would
Dude,
be good.
this reminds you of that one photo of Kim Kardashian acting as a fucking chandelier. She was wearing a full leather suit with a ball gag in her mouth, and she was suspended up in like, this house was big and tall. She was just suspended up like on the ceiling, pretending to be a chandelier.
That's
it was such.
insane.
I
crazy.
consider that lost media because somehow.
It's
somehow
gone.
I haven't seen it since.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I haven't seen it since.
that is honestly, that's ringing a bell. But like, did I hallucinate that? Did we all hallucinate that?
No, because I remember seeing it on Twitter and it blew the fuck up. People were freaked out for a minute, and it reached our side of the community, and everybody was like, "Damn, this is like just a playground. Y'all can't stomach this." Like, and I'm staring at this photo. I was like, "Is that Kim Kardashian?" Rich people.
I love it. Everybody's like, "That is kinky. That's amazing." You're like, "Is that Kim K?"
That's I was more shocked about seeing Kim K engaging in fetish more than anything. But again, rich people be doing rich people shit. I just didn't expect to see it.
Just exposed to it so crazily. But yeah, I'd like to try that. That would be good. Like
Hell yeah.
suspension as well.
Oh yeah.
Like be a chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking more along the lines of like, that just shows my mentality. Kim Kardashian is a chandelier. I want to be like a bedside table, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be a rug or something.
Shit. I'd be a chair.
Yeah, it could be a chair.
I think I'd be a coffee table.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be a computer desk. I don't
Oh,
know.
that'd be cool.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Or a footstool. That would be cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Are you reading anything right now?
Am I reading anything right now?
Yeah, or have you read anything that you still think about?
Honestly, this is going to be so divisive, but Haunting Adeline. Not Haunting Adeline. Hunting Adeline.
Yeah,
Not the first
that's
one, the
yeah.
second one.
Oh my god.
Man, I have opinions.
I haven't read it. I'm scared. I'm okay.
It's like It's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's basically just like your regular schmegular dark romance. It's a blueprint.
It is.
Yeah.
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 I think people hyped it up too much for it to be like ridiculous, and then I read the first one and I was like, is that it?
Yeah.
Is this what
it's
shocks
not
you?
that bad.
I've read
Oh my
worse.
God.
My only
Yeah.
issue is that book is always at the scene of the crime. It's always a shirtless man's TikTok with their biker helmet or some sort of mask, and
Yeah.
he's reading Hunting Adeline.
We did.
Girl,
talk
put
about,
that thing down.
We did talk about this last episode.
We did.
Like it's always like Meadows, baby. My last name is Meadows. Like shut up. Shut the hell up.
Okay, so what do you rate it out of 5?
I would rate it 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5.
Why?
Because it's really cliche, but I like cliche.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's dark romance, and I love dark romance.
me too.
Obviously, of course. But I think like it was quite steamy. I like it,
It was, yeah.
especially this. I think the second book went harder, and I prefer the second book. So
I have to read that one. I only read the first one.
I haven't read either.
And then she also has like the side books, like the story of the grandmother, I think. I might have been her grandmother.
yes,
Yeah, or grandmother.
she's got the
So-
grandmother, and
Yeah.
then she's got Sybil, who's like this crazy girl that was in a cult. And then she's got all the side characters have their own books and
Isn't
novels
there
and
one
stuff,
girl
which is
that
what I
literally
haven't.
looks like a broken doll?
Yes. Yeah. So you know
What's that
the
about?
infamous like you know the infamous like like Hall of Mirrors scene, right?
Oh yeah.
Like I said,
Where they get
no.
to it in the Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah.
Right. So she goes to like this like nightmare carnival on Halloween because she's just obsessed with horror and it gets her going, right? So
yeah.
she always goes to this nightmare Halloween place. And the guy Zaid, he knows this. He knows that being scared is what gets her going. So she's walking through this Hall of Mirrors. And he's just offed a couple of guys, so he's like jacked up on adrenaline. He meets her in the Hall of Mirrors, and then they go at it. And he's like, "You get to look at yourself the way that I see you." And he's like making her look at herself in like every angle while they're going at it. It's really,
Damn,
really hot.
girl.
Mm-hmm.
It is so hot.
Damn, girl.
But Sybil is the girl. Like she's a young girl, and she has these 4 bodyguards that only she can see. She's really like she's gone. And she dresses up as like this broken doll, and she goes around taking the lives of people that she thinks are going to be creepy and pervy.
Is this like a
So she'll
fantasy
look.
book?
No.
What?
Not
No,
really.
it's
Why is
kind
it
of
sounds like
no.
It sounds fantasy. Why?
It kind of toes the line, but it's not fantasy. It's like rooted in reality. So there's like no werewolves or ghosts
Just
or
a
anything.
little
Well,
out
I
there.
guess there are some ghosts. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
a bit
like
out there.
very low fantasy.
Mhm.
Sounds like.
Yeah.
More supernatural.
Like she lives in this.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like she lives in this mansion, and there's ghosts in the mansion that she can hear, and it's like just well known that like
Oh.
they're leading her to find certain clues and stuff like that.
Wow.
So
Huh.
yeah.
Okay.
I
See,
see
it's not that
curiosity
it's
in
not
your
that
eyes.
bad. It's
I
not
might-
that
I
bad.
might- I might dive into the pages a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a
Mhm.
little bit.
Oh,
Do
don't
it,
it's
do
not that
it.
bad. Wasn't that
It's
bad?
really not that bad.
I'm just
No,
saying,
it's not that.
the way people talk about this book on the internet is just. And I read the
Honestly,
summary
the-
and I was just like, you know what? Someone else will appreciate this.
The book you were reading, the book you guys were reading last week is worse.
Oh,
in my
It really
opinion.
is.
oh,
Yeah.
don't get me fucking started.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that book's a lot. So if you can stomach that, you can definitely handle Hunting Adeline.
That makes me feel so much better. I'm honestly
Yeah.
gonna
Dude, we can do
have
it.
a crack at it. Ugh, it's so long though. It looks so thick. I'm scared.
It's not that bad.
All right,
That's not a bad thing.
That's a good pick. And
But
you
yeah.
convinced me to change my mind. Look at that. Look at that. Because I was fully ready to never read that book.
You got to do it. It's like a rite of passage for all dark romance. It's like
You know what, girl?
Kitty's first dark romance novel.
That's true. And
Yeah.
aren't they like? Didn't they like make a movie or a show?
No, I don't think so.
No.
There was like talks of it gonna be done, but I don't know how real that was, and also how are they gonna really put that on screen and make it, because there's it's heavy.
Yeah.
It's very heavy. I don't know who's gonna pick that one up. It's definitely not a Disney type
Have-
thing.
You're not going to
I
be able
don't-
to even make it like 18 plus. It's going to be like
Have Eric Kripke do it and make it supernatural style.
Oh my god, yes. Sam and Dean turn up to get rid of the ghosts in the mansion.
Oh, dude. Now I have to read this damn
The greatest
book.
crossover.
Dude. The thing is, I feel like he would be able to execute Hunting Adeline perfectly with the themes.
Yeah.
Because Supernatural's a great fucking show. You can't convince me otherwise. He could do it. He could do it.
He can do anything. And I love how he crosses everything over in his universes as well. Like, do you watch The Boys?
I try, but it's so traumatizing to watch. It's so traumatizing. I love it though. But I have to give myself like a few months to get back into it. Because Homelander I hate him with a passion, and every time I see him, I actually get stomach aches. It hurts.
Yeah,
But
I feel you.
It's a good show. I like Butcher. He's funny as hell.
Yes, Butcher. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right.
He's amazing. Somebody needs to do like a Butcher-based audio. I would listen to that.
Please, girl. I will literally write it and then mow down somebody's like door in their DMs and be like, feel it right now. Feel it right now. Feel it right now.
Feel this, please.
Typing.
Oh, there it is. That's literally it. That's
literally it. All right. Last question. Give us your most favorite and least favorite romantic book tropes. Starting with your most favorite.
My most favorite. I love a slow burn.
Oh yeah.
But
Ooh.
I also really love like forbidden love.
Ooh.
So like, we can't be together, we shouldn't be together, we have to sneak around to be together, nobody knows. It's like all about like the chaste looks, like, oh, he looked at me in a certain way and it made my ankles weak or something. I love that. I absolutely love, because it makes the ending. Yeah, for real. Like, seriously, the ending, like when they finally get together, it just makes it so much worth it. Like, so much worth it. What? Much more worth it.
Yeah. And that's what makes the Deathless One so fucking great. It's honestly the perfect slow burn. And with the amount of drama that was in this book, it makes sense that there was like little to no smut. I was focused on the story, girl.
Yeah.
When it's a good story, like the smut's just so much better. Like it's so much better than just gratuitous. Like they saw each other and then they banged and then they didn't talk to each other again.
Yeah.
Until 5 seconds later. And
he literally threw her off a cliff.
I know. I was absolutely gagged. He threw her off a cliff. Like, that is crazy.
I hollered. I was like, damn, man. They endgame.
You know the bit that really got me? The bit that really got me when she was on the throne and he was crawling to her. Now that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was so good.
Now that.
And I forgot to bring up this one little part. When she is brought back to life the third time, she gets off the table and basically stops the Endless One from killing him. He's like, why? She's like, let me do it. Or like, help me, like, guide me. And he literally gets on her knees and is like, I will do anything for you. And I fucking lost it. He literally just dropped to her knees and I was like, my queen. Wow. Wow.
My queen. Oh my god.
I love him so much, guys.
You know, if it ain't like that, I don't want it. You know,
Exactly.
that's the standard.
Exactly. And before I go on another tangent, what's your least favorite book trope?
My least favorite. I don't know if I have a least favorite. I'm kind of easygoing as it is, but I don't know.
Like, when it comes up in a book, what would, like, piss you off and, like, slam the book? I'll give you one. The miscommunication trope. I fucking hate it.
I hate that.
I won't finish a book if
Oh my
it's there.
god. Yeah, no, I hate that. Oh,
go.
he told me this, and he told such and such that, and she said such and such that, but they got it wrong. And come off it.
It brings me to like Wattpad.
Ugh.
When I was like 14.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
I can't.
It's like I read a book recently where it was like the miscommunication trope was heavy, and these people spent like months just like being bitter towards each other until they got snowed into a cabin and decided to talk out their fucking feelings. The most irritating few chapters ever. I'm surprised I finished that book. Oh.
I hate that. I hate that. There's nah. Yeah, no. Okay, that wins.
Yeah.
That's got to win. I hate that. I
Yeah.
absolutely can't stand that.
I think the
Or like,
miscommunication trope is the most hated trope.
I really hate it in books when you've got like the love rival, or just like you've just got this one bitchy person that just wants to mess everybody's lives up for no apparent reason.
Oh my god.
Like, why did you put them in there just for the plot? Like, are you just trying to hurt me?
It's the
like,
shit stirrers, bro. And like, I don't want you to put that in there if you won't let the FMC fucking hit her. I don't care.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think it's just lazy.
It's lazy
It's
writing.
It is very lazy.
It's not. It's less lazy if you let the girl fucking punch her once, at least.
Yeah, for the plot.
Like, I want to see them fight and the FMC win. And she's like, you could try.
Just one good fight scene.
That's
Just
what
one
I'm
good
saying.
fight scene.
That's what I'm saying. Just all around annoying as hell. And they don't write enough girls beating people up unless it's like an epic fantasy or some shit.
Yeah.
I want a contemporary romance where the girl is like a professional fighter and someone tries her and she beats them up. I need it.
Actually ends them, like really like goes after them, like not a guy or anybody else coming in to save her, just like she just has enough and snaps and just sparks them out.
And she can have a romance, but at the end of the day she doesn't fucking need him. That's perfect for me. That's perfect for me.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Like, the romance is
I'll
the
take
subplot.
that.
I want to see her journey. I want to see her beat people up and then maybe fall in love a little bit, you know?
Yeah. What would that be? If that was a book, what would the name be?
Oh my god. Something with KO in it. I don't know. Very generic. Like KO'd or I could not.
The kiss of death. And it's her fist.
The kiss of death.
Oh my god.
Kiss with a fist.
Oh my god. Or like knuckle sandwich. Knuckle sandwich to the heart.
Knockout. That's the good one.
Knockout, yeah.
A ring of knuckles and sandwiches. Did you hear that?
Oh my god.
A ring of knuckles and sandwiches.
Oh my god. That would be great.
A ring of knuckles and sandwiches.
Honestly, I hope somebody writes a book. I hope someone watches this after it's like edited and posted and they're like, you know what, Mirage is right, we need a Muay Thai girl in the book world, and somebody fucking writes it. I will be the first one in line. Take my goddamn money.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Do you have anything to promote before we move on to the Spill Your Tea segment?
Not really. Just follow my socials.
Oh my god.
Season of the Virgo on everything.
You should look at her stuff. Like, girl's hot. She sounds hot. She looks hot. She's super sweet. Super funny.
You
Baddest
gotta
bitch
get
out.
into that. Prove my love to you.
Oh.
You gotta get into that one.
Yeah.
I'm blushing again.
Once again, the baddest bitch out. Season of the Virgo.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. And she will be
Thanks
sticking
for having
around.
me.
Oh yeah, of course. And she will be sticking around for the Spill Your Tea portion, and we'll be talking about AI in books. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll get back with ya. All right, welcome back to the Red Room. This is the Spill Your Tea segment where we talk about current events and what's going on with the book community. This time, we are going to talk about the rise in AI smut writing. Websites like Smut Finder are driving the rise of AI-generated smut. Early AI chatbots like GPT couldn't write explicit content due to developer restrictions. Now, as romance books surge in popularity, those restrictions have been lifted, resulting in countless attempts to capitalize on the trend. But is this ethical? I remember when ChatGPT was like in its infancy, and you were not able to like say anything raunchy on there. Now I find out that the newer version of GPT allows you to write smut in its chat. And then I find out that there is a website that generates smut in minutes called Smut Finder. I looked at the website, went to its terms of service to see, like,
they're crazy.
Yeah.
The terms of service are crazy.
It's very much like it's stolen content already.
Exactly.
So what do you mean that there's a section in this terms of service where you're not allowed to share any of the stuff outside of the website? The stuff's already fucking stolen.
It's a whole oxymoron.
I'm also pretty sure that they give you this thing where basically they're like, if they steal your content, it's not our fault. They have this clause where they just release all fault, no matter what happens. If you have any liabilities, damages, losses, anything that happens to, like, the money, your content, the platform, it's not their fault.
Yeah, and like every company pretty much does this, but to
It's
begin
evil.
with, this isn't ethical. And this is the main argument of using AI to make art. Is it ethical? And can you even capitalize off it because it's technically stolen work? My opinion, absolutely the fuck not.
No.
Absolutely
Yeah.
the fuck not.
Not
This
totally.
website should not exist.
Learn how to write.
Learn how
I
to
don't
write.
know what to tell you.
Exactly.
It's also something where people want to be included. If you don't have the skills, it's okay. You can enjoy the work. You don't
Right.
have to create it.
Right. And, like, I get it. Smut is fun. Smut is great. It makes you feel good. When you read it, you get that, like, buzzy, horny feeling. But trying to, like, use AI to get that kind of, like, instant gratification is just, I don't know. It's stupid. I think it's dumb. Like, you're really just not putting in the effort to get that, like, really good stuff, you know? You have writers that will make masterpieces. You just gotta look for it. People don't want to fucking look for it. Book Talk has so many recommendations. You can go on Instagram, you can go on TikTok, you can go on Reddit, you can go on Goodreads, you can go anywhere that, like, reviews books. But no, you decide to go on a website to generate a shittily put together one shot. Why? Go on Wattpad.
Go on
It's still
Tumblr.
active. Go on Tumblr.
Exactly.
I love Tumblr.
Tumblr. Gee, exactly.
God, I love
Tumblr's got
Tumblr.
something for everyone. I love Tumblr
Tumblr
smut.
is so
It's like
good.
top tier.
Yeah.
I miss the fanfics on there.
No, dude, they're still active.
No, the ones that
check
I
that all
used
the
to
time.
read. The
Oh,
ones that
yeah.
I used to read.
Yeah.
I miss them so bad.
Dude, I check in there every once in a while. Good
Yeah.
old
Yeah,
Sebastian
same.
Stardew Valley.
Ooh, girl. I'm still in my Marvel phase on Tumblr, so.
I'm still on my
Bucky
super
Steve.
Hulock phase. You can't get me out of it.
Oh my god. Destiel, deep in that still.
Oh my god. Ugh. I'll never leave. I'll never leave that hole.
never leave.
I
But
don't know. People aren't gaining skills.
I
And
mean-
that's what the issue is. Like, you have these people that work so hard to gain skills and to get better at doing these things like research, writing, art, and you just do it all willy-nilly. And it looks like shit.
it looks like shit. I looked at some of the quote-unquote pieces. They're not even fucking pieces. I can't even consider that. Like, manuscripts. Fuck you. It's trash.
It's also, I think there's beauty in creating terrible work. The
Yeah.
trial and error.
Yes.
Of it. The trial and error is
Exactly.
so important.
As a writer, seeing this site and looking at like these fucking pieces, it's a slap in the face. Cause I spend hours, I spend days, I spend weeks, months, even years writing something and making sure it's like the most perfect thing that anybody has ever laid their eyes on. And it's work, but I love it. People don't want to do that type of like effort. People want to use ChatGPT to research for their books and to like just completely write and edit the whole thing. Why?
And researching is a skill.
Researching
It's
is a
really hard to
skill.
Also,
Yeah.
I think there's community in sending somebody your writing and being like, oh, what do you think? Is this good? Did I make any mistakes?
Yeah.
Like even doing like the research, like you'll fall down rabbit holes you never knew.
Yeah.
You'll be like finding out about subjects that you've never really looked into before. Like the whole process of writing is amazing, but they don't want the process. They don't love the craft. They just want the instant gratification and they want to monetize and they want the end result as quick as possible.
Yeah.
They're not in it for the love of writing. They're not in it for the love of reading. They're in it for the money, and that's all this is. It's just to monetize,
It's
and
so
it's
frustrating.
disgusting.
It is. It is. And I don't know, man. Like, it makes me worry about the state of the creative world as a whole because you have AI in, digital art. Now you have AI in music. You have AI like shows. Like when you go on TikTok, like make a new account. When you go on TikTok, you'll see all kinds of like TikToks of these like AI people. Like there's this like fantasy plot, and these AI people are like acting, quote unquote, and it's just very surreal to see. It's like those weird story short ads that you get when you
Oh
scroll
my
too deep
God.
on TikTok, but it's all AI. It's wild. It's
Jesus,
wild.
I was just thinking the other because I used to like watch those because
Me too.
like I used to like hate watch them, but like they were unironically good sometimes.
That's
Like, yeah,
right.
baddie, werewolf that's in a hotel room, fall in love with your prince, whatever, I don't care.
Right.
But I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if somebody's like AI'd this yet because that's 100% something that they would do,
And
and
they
it seems
have.
like they are,
They
which
have.
is
I saw
really sad.
I saw one on my For You page before I blocked the account where it was just like a group of men in with cat ears and maid costumes,
Oh my
and
god.
they were pregnant.
Oh my god.
What?
And
Okay.
AI and preg is crazy.
the
Wow,
person
we
that
have
got
come
and
so
it was
far.
one woman that got them pregnant. She's like some powerful
Oh,
like business tycoon that does not give a And girl,
you know what? Good on her.
I don't want to get into it because it's AI, obviously. But
Oh, it's AI.
It's
that's
awful.
just some of the craziest shit that's come across my For You page at some point before I had to fucking block it. Because AI is not welcome on my For You page. No, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
100%.
And to tie into this, because I did mention that people use ChatGPT and like, Gen AI to like research. I want to shed more light on this because there is an author that has been not accused. She literally admitted to doing this. Her name is Jessa Hastings, and she is the author of Magnolia Parks. If anybody recognizes that series, I have never read it. I have never heard of this woman until this whole debacle started. So basically in a TikTok, she admitted to using ChatGPT as a tool for research on her books. And the response to that was obviously negative because AI is bad and it's not welcome in this space.
I don't know what she thought would happen.
Girl,
Hmm.
that pissed me off. Like you're sitting there crisscross on a stool talking about I use ChatGPT from my research because it's so much more convenient for me. If you don't
I hate that.
God.
type in Google,
That's the issue. It's the convenience of it.
the convenience
It's
of it,
so awful.
it's awful because nobody like you're not building the necessary skills anymore. It's like a calculator. It's giving you the answers.
Literally. It's literally like a calculator. You're just learning how to put in a code or put in a couple of words. It's trash.
It's honestly garbo, and I need people to cut it the fuck out. So the response was awful. She did receive backlash, and she doubled down on her response. I'm gonna read some of what she said in her Instagram story. She said, and this was also in defense of another author that was using AI for her writing. She says, seeing an obscene amount of hate on Book Talk lately. This week it's been pointed to one of the sweetest, genuinely most lovely creators on there, and I'm sick to my stomach because they are an actual person. You can try and justify the backlash they're receiving, but you actually just need to recognize what's happening for what it is. It might be under the guise of virtue signaling, but it's just plain old bullying and harassment. And I think it's revolting. If you have partaken in it, then I think you're revolting too. Last thing I'll say about it, everyone who's giving that creator shit for using AI, you better be so above reproach in your own self-righteous little lives. I mean, like, You better never have used autocorrect and predictive text. Better have face unlocking turned off on your phone and fingerprint scanning too. And you sure as shit better not be using Siri or Alexa. You had better not have purchased anything through a targeted ad or a product recommendation. You definitely cannot have ever interacted with a chatbot on an online store before. And I hope your spam filters are off. And you better not have tabbed a smart reply on Gmail. Hope your grammar is perfect because no Grammarly for you either. I also hope you've never watched anything Netflix has recommended you. And I know for sure you're not listening to Discover Weekly on Spotify. There's more to
Why
it.
Discover Weekly? Why not the DJ?
No.
The DJ is literally AI.
The smart DJ's the AI.
It's
Discover
it's the
Weekly
smart
is an
DJ, yeah.
algorithm bot. Like,
That's crazy.
Oh, bless their heart. They don't know what they're talking about.
that's what I'm saying. So, the response to this was even worse. These readers decided to scour the internet for her old tweets. Oof.
And she was racist.
Yes, she was.
The apple does not
are we
fall far from the
surprised?
tree.
Of course she was.
So, like, after finding all this out, because I thought she was just, like, ignorant. No, this lady, I honestly and truly feel like she's a troll or, like, some, like, right-wing person that honestly, like, truly believes in whatever the fuck that is. Because those tweets are horrendous. We got the screenshots, and I will be providing them.
Oh, and she's also a pedophile.
Yeah.
She said,
Oof.
I'm 21. Girl, you need Grammarly. Because what? I know I'm 21 and Justin Bieber is like 14, but I think he's the cutest boy in the entire world. Illegal. I know.
Oh, absolutely
Crazy.
not.
What the
Oh my god. Throw this woman away.
Throw this woman away.
I cannot. That's just, ugh.
And then we have
Trash
this.
human being.
We have this one post on Facebook where she says, Memoirs of a Geisha is confusing, in large part because Asians look pretty similar without matching face paint. Huh?
That is
The
some old racism. That is.
She
That
also
is-
said, just thought I saw Kanye West at Kohl's, which is really a testament to how racist I apparently am. Apparently. Okay.
What does that mean? What did she mean by that?
That is.
Mind you, she's getting a TV show deal with Magnolia Parks.
Of course she is. Because of course she is.
That's what I saw. She's got some kind of like film deal going on with them. Don't know if it's for Netflix, but she does not need to be platformed. There's another one. Australian friends, Obama isn't as trendy as you all think he is. I know the Shepherd Ferry poster was cool and I know he's black, which is very on trend, but America is in major crazy debt and Romney is a businessman. And where is Obama's birth certificate?
What? That is so messy. Is America's in crazy debt. Romney is a businessman. And where the hell is Obama's birth certificate? It's giving, honey, where is my sympathy? You know?
And fan favorite, my granddad owned 160 slaves?
Question mark, exclamation point, question mark,
Mark.
exclamation point.
Chat, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Guys, why would you tell on yourself like that? Like, who are you trying to signal to at this point?
I don't know, dude. That was crazy.
That is such a wild thing to just put on the internet. Like, oh my god.
And why did she have to bring up Romney? That man's an idiot. Anyways, let me not get too political, but I just,
Jesus.
now she honestly hasn't really responded much to them finding that. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't say anything at all because she's got her cute little like film deal going on. And I feel like she's trying to like keep that. She's clinging to that hard and hasn't really said anything unless I missed something in my research. And it was just so wild to seeing TikToks when I was scrolling through like the tags about like the AI novel writing stuff. I was seeing like all these like aesthetic TikToks of these girls on their iPads. Just like, I found a website where I can finally write my own smut in minutes. Just like smut finder ads everywhere. I'm in pain. I'm in hell and I'm in pain. My tummy hurt. Mom, come pick me up. I want to go home. Like, Virgo, what's your thoughts on this?
Honestly, one, I'm not surprised that people have got around writing porn with AI because I know that it's been a big question and people have been wanting to do. I mean, the first thing anybody goes to is porn, right? It's like, new platform, where's the titties?
Oh, yeah, and AI porn is a thing, too.
Yes, I know. I see it all over I mean, if I were to frequent those websites, then also, it's literally everywhere. I think I saw an advert the other day where it's like, build her, use her, delete her, or something like that. And I was just stunned. Literally. I was like...
Girl, it's starting to become Detroit Become Human. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I wonder how long it's going to take to come into the audio space as well.
It already has. There are some people that are using like AI chatbots to impersonate other VAs. I know there's this one person that I know that this one person with a TikTok account was using an AI version of Badger's voice.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Recently?
I saw that.
Recently.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It was absolutely disgusting.
Fucking disgusting. And rest in peace, Badger. Like, that, honestly, thinking about it makes me, like, it really upsets me. Like, girl. That pissed me clean the fuck off. She still has a few of them up.
And the thing is, they double down as well. They won't admit to doing wrong. That is such an abhorrent thing to do. That is the disgusting thing to do.
It is absolutely fucking heinous.
They're just doubling down on that. Like, no, there needs to be a moral line. Like, just take them down and say sorry. At what point do you stand your ground and argue that that is a good thing to do? That's just crazy to me.
For some reason, people this day and age are allergic to taking fucking accountability.
It's interesting because I saw an article about the daughter of Robin Williams, and she was begging people to stop sending her AI videos of her dad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, God, I saw that. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
People keep on sending AI videos of your, like, late father. That's just disgusting.
On top of it being theft, like pure fucking theft, you're disrespecting the dead. What is wrong with you? Sorry, I'm about to get mad. What the fuck is wrong with you? Girl, as a writer, this topic really, really stresses me out because my future is on the line if this shit, like, really takes over. I don't know what I do without writing. This shit needs to go. I don't know what else to say. It needs to go.
I do like that we're still in the space where people that actually write are seen as higher quality, and there is a distinction between AI and what actual writers can do.
Yeah.
So I do like that writers are still put on that pedestal and that they are still given their flowers where due, because it's not an easy thing to do. None of us would be here without people that write. And the creativity itself does feed the algorithm for the AI to be able to create the slop that they do. So I do like that there's still a distinct line between the rubbish and the not the rubbish.
Right.
But if we could just get rid of the AI altogether, that would be perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, because AI isn't everything now. Like, I'm looking at my browser, Chrome, and there's a Gemini tab that I can't get rid of.
It's frustrating.
I use GoodNotes to take notes, and they just force AI on you.
Yeah.
There's a button on my phone as well that I cannot get. In fact, it's not even a button. It's a motion on my phone. I don't know how the hell it happens, but when I press my phone in a certain way, Google AI pops up. And I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I didn't ask for you. Like, I can't even get rid of it.
One
Yeah.
thing I do
Like-
appreciate is, like, Pinterest. I think they got so much backlash that they put a thing, like buttons, where you can remove Gen AI.
Yeah, they put an actual like filter button for you now, and yeah, I use
good, man.
Pinterest for graphic design purposes all the time. So I was on my last goddamn straw with them and these AI photos, and once
I use it for memes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I look for memes on there too. Yeah.
I used to get my horny plus from there.
Yeah. That's so funny. We're in hell, and I honestly, I don't even know what the solution would be for this. And with that, like, what's the solution? Get rid of it entirely, but nobody wants to fucking get rid of it. people
I don't
are
think you can at
profiting.
this point.
You can't. It's everywhere.
I think 100% it's just generative AI. There's like, if you give it to people, it's in the wrong hands. They're going to overuse it.
Literally, they're already doing it right now. There's this AI generated pop singer making the rounds, and it's pissing the artists off. Like, you got AI meme trends, like what's it called?
What, like the
Remember
Italian
brain
hip-hop?
rot.
The Italian brain
Ballerina
rot.
cappuccina and
Yes.
what was the other one? Tra-la-la, tra-la-la,
I have
tra-la-la.
no
Like,
Tra-la-la. Yeah, tra-la-la, tra-la-la. I've seen toys of who's that coffee cup girl who's like the ballerina.
ballerina
I've seen
cappuccina.
actual I've seen actual plushies of her.
Are you
insane.
kidding
And I had to
me?
That's crazy.
Stop for a second and step back and think, what has happened? One, why do I get this meme? Two, why is it now IRL? Three, what is going on with reality? And people are actually buying it as well. I'm like,
So on top of that, you're selling stolen art. What the hell, girl?
exactly. Stolen art is now being like profited off of, because like, how are they gonna argue that that is theirs because they used AI to make it? Like,
Right. And it just makes me think that back when people were like really against products made in China, and they were really against, they were hating on Alibaba really fucking hard because they were making products on there, like knockoff products, copying other products, and now
Yeah.
you see them do this shit, and it just makes you think, were they just being racist? Like,
I mean-
the whole time I thought they were just being racist. Like,
honestly, I mean, personally, Kay, like there are certain things that I do not care about paying the price about. Yes, I'm talking about Labubus. I will so happily buy a fake make Labubu and stick it on my bag because, like, one, who's looking that hard?
right.
Why are you looking that hard on my bag? And also,
Right.
I am paying £70 to £100 for a doll that's going to go out of fashion next week. Like, are you kidding? I'm going to buy a knockoff version on Alibaba, and then when it gets broken, I won't cry because I spent £5 on it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And apparently, I'm looking at chat, they said that it's basically one big scam held by the AI companies and they can't sustain it for long. And then another person said, yeah, I did hear that it's getting super expensive to upkeep it. So it makes me think that we're going to have like the same rise and fall like NFTs did or Bitcoin. Basically
Yeah.
another one of those like virtual like world. Like these are just components to a virtual world that'll probably never exist. You got virtual currency, you got virtual art that you can trade, and now you can create sentient beings in the virtual world. Girl, it's giving Matrix. It's giving Altered Carbon, if you think about it. I love that show. It's hell out here. I don't know what to do, but apparently it might not last long. Like, there's a city in Tennessee that has no water because there's a Grok server
Oh my
thing
God.
over there.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
And
Why am
bitch
I
is
not surprised?
that bitch is huge. The Grok engine is big, okay? And it's by like a nearby freshwater reserve, and they're taking all of it. The people living in that city are not getting water because of that. It's Flint all over again.
And
Yeah,
it's
I was going to
also-
say, that sounds awful lot like Flint.
It's also predominantly black neighborhood.
Yes. I forgot to put the
Yeah.
detail in. Thank you for adding that. It's a predominantly black neighborhood.
You know, it's going to take something massive. Like, it's going to hit home for senators and, like, real bigwigs. And it's going to affect them personally. And it's going to affect them monetarily. And then something's going to change. Because look how long it took for them to do anything about, like, Facebook and targeted ads. And even then, they didn't even get it right when they got Zuckerberg on the stand. Like,
They fucking did
spoke
it.
like they were exactly what they are, like crusty and old and have no idea what a mobile phone is, or a cell phone, should I say. But like, it's going to take something really big, like a massive scandal, like somebody's going to be made to look really dumb, and then something's going to be done about it.
Right. And all this
Maybe.
energy consumption, and they're still fighting against switching to sustainable energy. You are losing resources keeping this shit running, but still refuse to switch to sustainable energy. Like, the courts keep blocking that. Why?
It's just crazy. It's just so crazy. It's just, it's free and it's green. Use the sun. Like,
Right.
why is that hard?
Right. But yeah, that's really all I have to say
It's
about
sad
it.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
Because if I keep going, I'll probably cry. It's so fucking frustrating. I hate it. All right. Thank you guys for joining us for the second episode of The Red Room. We had a lot of fun. We talked a lot. And we got in real deep towards the end. This was really, really fun. And Virgo, thank you so much for joining us. I had such a great time talking to you, me and Scarlet. You gave really good answers to the questions we asked, and your input in the last segment.
Thank you for
was
having me
awesome.
as well.
Of course.
Thank you so much. I had fun.
Same. Oh my God, that was really, really good. Oh my God, it was and this is the first time I actually got to talk about a book I really liked, like in depth. All right,
Actually, same. To be honest
Yeah.
with you.
All right,
It was fun.
it was fun, and this has been The Red Room. I am Mirage,
And I'm Scarlet.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.